How's it going, guys? I don't know if you clicked on this video because you saw the title of it, but yes, well, I was about to say it's over. It's not even close to being over. My eval is over though, so we can celebrate a little bit about it today. I know I have celebrated a little bit with some headlines, with some Drake, but in all seriousness though, this account took me so long. And if you guys are wondering why it took so long, why did I just not leverage more? Well, I guess it's about my mentality. I guess it's about the fact that I started launching evals I think in October of 2025. Past that first eval, and if you guys have been watching a bit of my videos, I kind of explained that the way I was trading back then, right? So I would trade the way I'm kind of trading nowadays, a bit more risky, I would say, more 1 to 3 RR trades, but sometimes they passed. But when I got stopped out, I never really took it as a loss. I just said, okay, I'm just gonna win my money back today, right now. And the way I would do that, and I would switch to, I was trading on micro, and I would go immediately on mini. And if I saw a bit of displacement, a bit of energy in the candle, I would press buy or sell, depending on what I was feeling. And as soon as I saw a bit of green, and a bit of green on a mini is quite a lot of money. It's around, it will go up to $300 pretty easily, and I would make my money back like that. And I did that for around a month. And at some point in November, I did that, but the market, I don't know if I was just lucky for most of it. The market that day, as soon as I clicked that button, I never saw any green. And I just waited and waited and waited until I would see some green, and then eventually I just took my loss, and it was around $2,000. So I had built my account up doing that kind of method all the way until $4,000 USD, and then one day it all came crashing down, and I didn't learn my lesson, right? So $2,000 left in the account. Still didn't learn my lesson, and every time I had a little loss, I would do it again, and then eventually I just blew my account. And from that day on, well, I've been on evals, and I blew a lot of it. It's just a lot of hard work, a lot of back testing. I took a little bit of a break just because I had exams for like 2 weeks, and then I started this account on April 23rd of 2026. And I thought to myself, well, I don't want to pass this account in a way where it still could be possible that I'm still I'm trading in a way that's like gambling, right? I'm just being lucky. So I had to prove to myself with, $300 wins, $400 wins. In the later stages of this account, I went above to like $500 wins, but not more than that. So I never really full ported this account. And yeah, I just had to prove to myself that I can do it. If I did pass this account, that I could still do the same thing I just did on a real account. So it cost me a bit of money doing that, but now I can feel confident in the next coming weeks, month, that I can make some real money off of this. If you guys have been following this journey, it's been a long ride. As you can see down here, April 23rd all the way until August 7th, today. It took me that long. As you can see, a lot of ups and downs. I think the lowest we've gone is over here, $900 off the maximum drawdown, and then we came back down eventually to like we had a little boost up until $1,400, and then we came back down. I think we were at 50K, just around. Oh, and a lot of time spent here on the same kind of level, not really upgrading much. Coming back down slowly, and then, you know, this is the closest I've been to my drawdown, around $500 away. And funny enough, right after that day, I don't think I had a loss. So unfortunately, I can't show you this the P&L. If I try to launch the platform, it just says the account doesn't exist anymore. It's passed. So I can't show you, but I'll activate my funded account and I'll try to replicate the trade that I took today, because I'm guessing most of you are here to watch the trade. It's a really simple trade though. Really, I just needed $250 to pass this account. So just give me a sec. So here we are on the 50K Express funded account. I actually have all the lines I had already marked during my trading session on the Eval. It's the same as the last couple of days. The important thing is to notice this huge gap. We're now in a stage where we're either going to respect it or not, right? So is this a retrace, or is it enough of a retrace, I mean, or are we going to come back down? So I saw a few people saying that they would rather have a market come up, respect this little gap over here, and come down and fill more of these gaps before coming back up, or whatever. Right, so to me, I'm also thinking about that, but I'm also thinking about passing this account, and hopefully this week, and I did, thankfully. So I'm curious if they have my trade noted down. Anyway, I'll probably replicate it either way. So I guess my trade was in a bit more of a lower time frame kind of confluence. For a lot of the day though, what was important for me was to see a reaction off of either this fair value gap or the one that was formed right after over here on these indexes, right? So that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Okay, they have my trade. So for a long time, well, right before 9:30, we formed this gap over here that I showed you on the 15-minute. We come back down, and now basically it's a countdown. We're just looking at if we're gonna come back up. I'm sure some people went in off of this green candle. We're kind of inversing. I'm waiting for more than that because the draw liquidity is very far away. So I'm gonna show you on the 1 minute what it looks like. It's a lot of nonsense for a long time. So this is the gap, and we're not really sure what we're doing, right? So I'm not focusing on the 1 minute, that's for sure. So I'm going back on the 15, and I'm looking at this gap that we formed right here that I showed you. I'm gonna take this one off just to show you. Okay, and if we're gonna inverse it or not, simple as that. And as soon as the nonsense stops and we actually have a bit of a displacement downwards, where I can kind of confirm that, okay, we're good, we're coming back down, and we're probably gonna get and grab these draws of liquidity over here. For me, the most important one was definitely this one, just because of the longest wick I've ever seen. So we could start coming down, and at this point I'm like, okay, well, I'm a bit late to the movement. If I take a trade now, you know, my stop loss will be here. So I'm gonna wait for a little retrace, and we get it. We get this little move up to the 1 minute, and you know, it's just that simple. I enter right when we see some movement downwards. It's around a 1-to-1, a 1.16. And this was actually a pretty stressful trade. I'm gonna try to post a short on it. I'm actually really really in a rush. So it might be tomorrow. Anyway, we'll see. This video might even come out tomorrow, but yeah. So, and I'll show you my reaction. I was pretty happy when this happened, especially because this trade was really intense. Like I did not know where it was going. Why did we have this little move, green candle up, just to come back down? Anyway, it was yeah, I thought it was gonna be really clean. I thought I heard something upstairs coming down all the way, but instead we went up, came back down after. I gotta go check on that. Anyway, my video is pretty much over. That's all I had for you guys. Hopefully you're proud of me. I know I'm pretty proud. Um, I'm looking forward to the next steps in my journey. I'm looking forward for my next steps in this journey towards finding out if day trading actually works. I'm sure there's more I could say right now. Hopefully, everything that's missing, I can say it in the next few videos. But the most important thing is we're not done. I'm not done. And hopefully you guys are doing well in your trading as well. I just want to show. Oh, I don't think we have it. Yeah, we don't have it. Anyway, pretty big winning streak. I'll see you guys the next time I have a trade, and now it's with real money. Thank you.